Hey everybody, Tomcat cutting in with the Ketchak Reports Paintball News. We are down here at Crazy Bill's Paintball just outside of Brantford, Ontario. And we've got none other than the man himself, Mr. Oliver Lang. You're down here doing a clinic today.
Yeah.
Another clinic. We've done one of these before.
Yeah. fourth time to Canada now.
Is it? Mm-hmm. Just doing clinics, you mean?
Yeah, I've played in a couple tournaments as well, and I
recall you doing the CXPL.
I think I did Skyball numerous years ago.
Oh yeah,
so
that's
going to
count
those, huh?
Yeah. You just come off of the PSP Chicago event.
Yes, we did.
Talk to me. What happened there?
It was an odd weekend right off the bat. A lot of the guys missed the flights. Big hotel room confusion. We just never really got onto the same wavelength. Okay. And at the level that we're competing at now, all those things make the difference. And we missed it by a very small majority, or a small point differential. And had we have won one of those last games that we lost, it changes the whole weekend. So.
Absolutely. All right. So there was no getting into the grind there.
No, yeah, we just right off the bat, everything was a little off. We struggled a little bit with some penalties, and quite frankly, you just can't win. You can't move on when you get these penalties.
No, that's true. Mm-hmm. You're off to the Basildon Millennium event next week.
Yes, I am playing with the Russian Polar Bears.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's a Russian team. How do we figure we're going to do there?
Yeah, I think we'll do well. The players are, they've got high paintball IQ, all the Russian players. They've got great mechanics. They practice quite often, and add Ryan and I, and we've been doing well. I think we're in the top 4 for the year so far. So, it's all about getting past that first round. So
all right. Well, I wish you guys the best.
Thank you.
Okay, the one thing that I do want to know, having watched you in the off season, you were in the jungle.
Yeah, I spent a little time just kind of working on myself. Got disconnected from normal day, everyday society and everything that we do and everything that kind of clogs you up, and just kind of reset and got in touch with nature and got healthy. It's perfect.
All right. Mm-hmm. So this was all about a journey to find yourself, I guess.
Yeah, this was just a esoteric journey within myself. Exactly.
You're out there really roughing it?
No, I was in a hut. We had water and we had good food, and I was in a place that was very beautiful. Don't get me wrong, but it was the jungle, and the jungle has its moments of eating you.
Okay. Any particular moment there that was noteworthy when you're out there in the middle of nowhere?
Yeah, just the moments where it's thundering and lightning and you're outside and you just get this grace of nature. It's very profound.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, prior to that, I guess, Mr. Oliver Lang got named the top point scorer for the PSP last year.
Right. Yeah, MVP.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive. Now, you're not taking a poke at you or anything, but we're no spring chickens, neither one of us.
No, that's why it was very nice, and I think it took a little bit to settle in. I think it's still settling in. I've been noted the best player in the world a couple times by magazines and individuals, but it was very nice to finally statistically get rated that. Okay. And it was kind of a good closing chapter to anybody that ever doubted that, if they did, and it was good reassurance to think, hey, you still kind of got it.
Yeah, yeah. You got a lot of new up-and-coming talent. Some of them young guys can run like a deer.
Yep.
And yet you, and if you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
31 now.
31. Mm-hmm. Still got the top points. What do you think, really brought that for you?
Well, I think it was a combination of, combination of the players on my team and the coaching, the stats and how they work, everything. They haven't made everything perfect yet, but it really helps having a good team surrounding you. It really helps having a good coach, and I'm able to go in there and just do my job and not do too much or do too little. And honestly, in the stats, that's how it works. Is you don't have to do too much. Just make sure you do enough, and don't get all those penalties and all the things that count against you. Last year was just a very solid year, and I think our team played very solid, and I played very solid for the team, and it showed that with that style of play, that you know, the statistics work for you in your favor.
That's awesome. All right, so we're down here doing the clinic today. What are we showing the Canadian ballers this time around?
Yeah, you know, it's a interesting weekend so far. I mean, we dove right into it, and I think the guys were a little shaky at first, but now these guys are getting it. And more so than anything, I just kind of want to get the basics out, and I want to make sure that, you know, everybody leaves behind their bad habits and takes in the new habits. And you know, by the end of the day, they're going to feel a little bit more confidence playing. But more than anything, they're going to have the material to go back and practice it next weekend, the following weekend after that, and really, you know, hone their skills. And that's what it's about. It's about practice.
Awesome. Well, certainly one of the best clinics that I personally have taken in. I've done this once before, and I'm seeing it all over again. It's Oliver Lang, the Cat Shack Report. You guys stay tuned, and we'll see you guys on the field. Peace.
Higher, not shooting. Go. Alright, so this weekend, a very successful weekend. Players have come a long way. What I'd like to do is start out in the beginning of the day and just really break everybody down. Nobody knows anything. We're all beginners, we're all white belts, and just build them up. Proper technique. You know, in this sport or any other sport, you know, sometimes you're taught the wrong way and then you can't hit the ball properly or you can't shoot the ball properly. So we just start to the beginning of how your gun is comfortable to you, how to make it comfortable to you, how to work with your gun, how to make your gun part of an extension of your body. And from there we move into snap shooting, and everything's pretty interconnected in paintball. And once you learn that basic form of snap shooting, you can pretty much grasp everything. But again, that stems back to just being comfortable with your equipment. So snap shooting to off the break shooting to running and shooting, and then today we got into some very in-depth but simple drills that are playing. Some were one-on-one, some were two-on-two, and you know, they really broke out of their nutshell and they got a little bit more confident with themselves because they've been practicing, and then they built up some courage and some guts to try some moves, and that's what it's about. It's kind of about getting out of your comfort zone and exploring. So it was a successful weekend. They always are. Clinics are very fundamental. They're very eye-opening, and you know, it's very cool to be able to come to a place like this, have kids that come and want to learn. You know, that's a very nice thing. It's cool too to be spreading this paintball knowledge and getting it around the world. Unfortunately, clinics have slowed down a little bit. So if you guys do want to book clinics, you know, feel free to contact me. Feel free to contact, even just contact me and say, hey, what other pros do you think would be great to do a clinic with that might be in your area, and I can and help you with that. And/or, you know, the rest of the Dynasty guys are available to do clinics, and you know, we're here to spread the paintball knowledge and help each other out.
Where would somebody get hold of you if they wanted to get in touch with you to do a clinic?
Yeah, Facebook is the best. I've got a fan book page, Ollie Lang, and just go on there and message me. The best way to do it is if you are a field owner or a promoter, such. If you're just an individual that wants to do a clinic, you know, it's kind of difficult to make that happen. If you own a field or you own a store and you want to make something happen, those are the best people to, or if you're the individual, to contact those people, get them involved, get them interested, see how many people you can get for the weekend, and have them contact me in a good time of the year when it's sunny and beautiful, and we can come out and teach some paintball.
We love you, Cat Shack!
Impulses are being redirected. We are living in an artificially induced state of consciousness that resembles sleep.